Well, Simon, terrific win today by a goal to nil. What pleased you most about that?
Resilience at the end. You know, it's listen, they put us under pressure. I think it was when we don't put the game to bed with our big moments, you know you're going to have to ride a little bit of a storm at some point. And you know, the resilience and getting a clean sheet over the line, that really pleased me, and credit to the players for getting that clean sheet.
And yet another goal for Alex Reid. He's took it really well, didn't he?
Yeah, he has. I mean, listen, it's we've had some good moments on the ball, and it's probably a direct moment in the end as one is the game. So, but yeah, listen, he had to have composure, and he had to finish a job, and I'm really pleased for him. And I thought, you know, he had a lot of hard working aspects to his game today, along with Richie up there as well, done well. So, you know, really pleased with his goal.
As you mentioned, some difficult moments in particularly the second half there, but your defence was very, very resolute, very solid today.
Yeah, and it had to be, and it has to be. There's no gimmies in any division in professional football. You know, and you have to be solid, and you have to find a way sometimes, and we found a way to get a clean sheet. And yeah, you know, some really good performances without, you know, singling out anyone in particular, because I believe that was a team win today. I think it's important to focus on that.
I was just looking at the stats before. I think 16 attempts on goal, but 12 of those off target. There's a bit of work to do maybe on the training ground in that sense.
Well, yeah, you know, but these are the moments you've got to work on, and that balance of energy with composure. And I think today our energy was good, and some of our play that was good. We just needed that little bit of composure at times. But I certainly don't want to sit here and be criticising the players after, you know, giving everything to get that win over the line, and that's what I want to focus on right now.
You had Jordan Keane on your team sheet initially as a substitute, but then had to swap him out for Adam Thomas. What happened?
Yeah, Jordan just felt his calf. Keane felt his calf in the warm-up, and we didn't want to risk it, you know, especially with the pitch being as heavy as it was. So I thought the best thing to do was just give Keane the nod to miss this one and to make the change.
In terms of your team selection today, you did make 3 or 4 changes compared to what you'd selected against Sutton United a few days earlier. Is it a case of now we're going to see more perhaps of that rotation of your squad? Are you conscious of keeping players fresh?
Yeah, I'm conscious of it. I think I've got a good problem in there, because I think, you know, I've got a group of players that all want to play, and that's how I want it. So, but look, you know, the buy-in from the players, what we've done from, you know, even leading up to the Woking game has been brilliant. You know, and they've tried as best they can to take the messages on board. And one of them messages that we're going to need everyone, you know, any time. And, you know, we'll have our good days together and we'll have our difficult days together. But the key is that we're all together, and I think that'll be the case.
Since you and I last spoke, you brought Will Collar in. Wasn't in the squad today. Was it a game maybe a day or two too early?
Yeah, Will's just got to get up to speed, and you know he'll provide good cover and competition in the group. You know, and that's something that I think we're going to need with the amount of games coming up and the conditions as well, which will take the energy out of the group at times. So yeah, hopefully good week's training for Will, and we'll go from there.
It makes it hard. You mentioned there about selection. It does make it hard because you've got so many players and you've got such quality. The only one you were out today really was Mark Kitching. How far off is he? Is it the back problem?
Yeah, he's picked up a bit of a back issue the other day, and he felt it early in the game against Sutton midweek. So hopefully it's not something that keeps him out too long, but it's certainly something we've got to get on top of.
You've got a full week now. The first time since you arrived, you've got an actual full week to work with the players. You must be pleased about that.
I am. I'm not sure the weather's going to help as much to get on the grass in the first couple of days of the week, but yeah, that's right. You know, hopefully we can get some good work done on the grass. You know, we can implement some more of, you know, our ideas and get to know each other from a coach, manager, player perspective, and just try and function together and give ourselves the best chance of performing as well as we can, you know, into next Saturday.
And then next Saturday, as you say, Aldershot coming here. It's a strange team this season, Aldershot, mid-table at the moment, but I think the 3rd top scorers in the division, and then probably the worst defence, I think, outside of the bottom 6. So it's they'll give you a chance in the game, perhaps, but they do score at the other end. Yeah,
there's going to be a balance to be had in that game, and you know, but there is no easy game in this division. So it'll be another opponent we've got to look at, and we've got to make sure that we make the game about us and what we want to do. I think that's important. You know, that when we're going into these games, we're focusing on what we're great at, and that's certainly the way I want to carry things forward. And starting with Aldershot next week.
And just finally, Simon, since we last met, 2 wins and 1 defeat. If I'd said to you on that day, you've got 3 games to come, you're going to win 2 of them, would you have taken that at that point, do you think?
Well, I'm the eternal optimist, so I'd probably want 3 wins. But what I would have taken was, you know, the players giving everything, you know, and and that's what they're doing at the minute. And look, there's going to be mistakes. You know, Tuesday was a difficult night, and I didn't think, you know, Lady Lot was on our side, particularly in the first half. So I would have took the points, of course, in the 2 games we've won, and there was elements from the other night which we could have improved, of course. But listen, what I want to focus on is the commitment of the group. You know, and that's, you know, some weeks will go for you. Football about margins. You know, sometimes the margins are so thin that you have to focus on the process of the team just trying to improve and get better and do as much as they can to try and get the win. And that's really what I want to focus on along the way.
Top man, well, 3 points today and you're back up to third. Well done.
Brilliant, thank you. Cheers.